Oschino.
Oh, what's up with you, Let's get it. Grind, go get that bread. Flip twice to go get that band. Ice to watch, then ice to chain. Figure that power, you know my name. Mo fast west, who work no lie. Came from the ghetto with a young full die. We don't give a fuck about what the DMI. Blackjack.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy One Elijah J. I'm out here with my OG Oschino.
What's up, man? It's your boy Oschino Vasquez, man. We do what we want TV, man.
I already know.
Deuce.
Alright, what's good, y'all? It's your boy One Elijah J. I'm behind the camera right now. I'm with my We Do What We Want TV family, Oschino the legend.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Yeah, man.
I already know. I got him over here in the Goldman building about to talk about some things. So I was just doing my review and everything. My man came around from State Property, appetizer mixtapes, things like that. So how's it feel right now to really be an OG in the city of Philadelphia?
Well, you know, this is a hard town to make it in. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have people like you in Philly. You gotta work hard, and I mean, they still are trying to find a way to hate on you. So to be a person that, you know, most of your city love, you know, I appreciate it. I mean, I worked hard to get my name and to keep it clean and to keep it right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, plus I just always keep my word. Like, even with you, I told you I was gonna come do it. I did it. Everything I said I'm gonna do, I try to do. You know what I mean?
And I could definitely co-sign on that. Like, even looking into history and stuff like that, when a lot of things were going on with state property and things like that, one thing I always saw is that you were constantly visiting Beanie Siegel, different things like that, constantly supporting your team. And those are the type of values you have to have if you really want to be a legend. So, going forward, what do you have, like, coming up?
My CD done, actually, right now. But I got this artist I'm trying to push out named Nas the Cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on the side where I help people get out. You know what I mean? Start my little management and, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really get to the part that have a label yet, but I got my own studio and all that type of shit. But right now, it's the first person I'm trying to work with to get out there. You know, he young, he hot. I could groom him, coach him, show him how to make the moves, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You can't rap forever, you know what I'm saying? You guys, you know, start doing little other things, but I got faith in him. He's nice.
For sure. So how did you meet him?
I know since he was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? So he just was, you know, he always rapped, but he never, you know, he wasn't, I seen that he could be good, but he surprised me he got good fast. Like, some people get real good fast. Like, even with Meek Mills. You know, I know him since he was young. You know what I mean? He was with me when he was young. I seen that he got good real fast. Some people take a long time to get good. Years and years. Some people just got it.
Right.
I think my man Nas the Cook, I think he got it. I mean, he got the look, the swag, and all that. So, you know what I mean? So my next CD that's coming out is basically me, but he on like most 80% of the songs. Sometimes let the people get to know him. I mean, I think that'd be a faster way for people to know him. They seem like, oh, who this kid? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that joint done really. I'm just waiting to do this last song with Petey. And as soon as we do that, you know, man, we're putting the joint out. And I was shooting a video for every song with it. So we did 7 of them so far. I mean, it's like 16 tracks on there.
Definitely. So we're going to be looking forward to that. And then also going off of that with the whole Meek thing, I really feel where you're coming from in terms of like a legend working with a younger guy coming up and things like that, because I remember back to Flamers and different things like that. You got me, shout out to my man Oski every single time.
We got like about 20 songs to go. There was a lot of y'all, but see, the thing was with me was, even when I was on and people wasn't on, I like rap. I'm talking about before I was even a rapper. I like to hear it. I like this even now. Like, I hear people rap, I'll stop. I want to hear it. I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't have a problem doing some song with a new person. No matter if you got signed or not, if you hot. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as, you know, you still talented. You just ain't get your break yet. I mean, so I used to be hyped to hear the first people that's hot and be able to tell people, yo, you heard such and such. Well, no, you ain't hearing. And I mean, you the first one to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I like that kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean?
For sure. And if we take it back a little bit, things like that, how did it feel to be working with Dame Dash and Black Keys and different things like that?
Well, you know, when I first started, you know, it was surprising coming from Philly, because you gotta remember, when I got signed, it was 1999. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, see how people rap now? It wasn't like this. It wasn't all these people rapping. It was rare. Like, you might go to a neighborhood, there's one rapper. You feel what I'm saying? Let me pick this joint up.
No problem.
It's like one rapper, right? You know what I'm saying? In each neighborhood. Now, everybody rap. But at the time, I wasn't rapping to get a record deal, because niggas in Philly wasn't getting signed. You know, in 99, it wasn't, the only person was out then was like, Eve wasn't even really out yet. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got signed around the same time. Christian Eve wasn't out. Freeway wasn't out. Beans had just got signed, but I never even knew him. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no internet. So, you know, you ain't just know how somebody looked like. Now you can just go on the phone. So when I first started working with Damon and all of them, I was like, I couldn't believe it. You know, Jay-Z, you know, because I got signed rapping for Jay-Z. It wasn't like how it is now. You could send something in. You had to go to the record label, get in the room, and perform for people right there on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we did that. And, you know, when I did it, I got signed that same day. It was on like bang bang type of joint. You know what I mean? So it took a while to get used to it. You know, coming from the hood and coming from being fucked up and start. You know, you're in movies and you got, you know what I'm saying? You modeling for clothes and you know what I'm saying. And then you're from Philly. This is a hard fucking city. You know what I'm saying? So it's something you gotta get used to. You know what I mean? But you gotta have people around you to tell you the truth.
Exactly. Expand on that about having those people around you.
All the niggas around you that's on your dick so hard, they'll never pull your coat when you're doing some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? You be doing some nut shit, you could be wearing some, like my friends that I always had around me, be like, oh, what the fuck you got on? What you doing? Like, you can't do, you know, certain shit that I ain't gonna do, cause you know, my squad that I fuck with, that's how we roll. You know, ain't nobody gonna just see everything I do is cool because I'm the one that got the paper. You know what I mean? When people got that kind of squad, something doomed to happen. I mean, something bad's gonna happen because they ain't got no type of, you know, you need somebody to keep you grounded.
Exactly. I definitely see a lack of that today in today's music. You have a lot of separation.
Groupies just around right now. Niggas is groupies. Just now, everybody just want to be on the computer, acting like they rich, and you know what I'm saying? It's like a different era. You got, I mean, like I ain't got nothing against nobody gay or none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, like, when I was 16, you never seen a bunch of gay people. You never seen no 16-year-old. And I'm pretty sure it was the same amount as now, but it wasn't out. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really express yourself as much now. More now is more lax. So a lot of people can just be who they want to be, but a lot of people are just nutty. They do a lot of nut shit, and you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, you know, I just kind of don't get this generation too much. Even the music is kind of corny. I mean, you could make a song about nothing. I went back when I first started rapping, you had to know how to at least rap. You had to be rapping about something. I mean, even if it was bragging about money.
Substance.
Or talking about a struggle or a story. Now it would just be like, any fucking thing. You're like, the fuck? You don't even know what somebody's saying half of the time. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't try to go against it. I just, you know, if you got an artist that could do what's popping now, fuck it. If you want to eat off of it, eat off of it. But, you know, it's like, this is a different world. Shit changed.
Exactly. And how do you feel like that impacts our youth coming up having to listen to those things in comparison to having lyrical geniuses like that were in your generation?
It's different. Like, I mean, because, you know, like, say 10 years ago, like, everything was different, right? Everything was just different. You know what I mean? Clothes, you see the evolution, like clothes, you know what I mean? Technology. You know what I mean? Because you got to remember, when we came out, if it was the internet, you know, we would have made so much more money. We would have been able to talk to our fans directly, you know what I'm saying? But no, we had to have middlemen. You know what I mean? You had to do like now, if a person want to book you for a show, they can just DM you. You know what I'm saying? Before that, you got to go get a booking agent. You got to go do all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, all it takes is one person to hate and they can stop it. I mean, a motherfucker might want to book you in New Orleans, you don't know them, they call them the book agent, they could just be negotiating, you don't know shit about it. I mean, so now it's like a different thing, like the world's smaller now. I mean, that's why when I get my artists, I'm going to know how to maneuver the V. I mean, talk to the people myself. For
sure. So with that being said, like, you definitely want to switch up the whole game and bring back, like, that original feeling, but yeah, I mean, still have the substance.
I like the beats now, and I do like some of the stuff be catchy. It just, you know, it don't make sense, but a lot of people that's rapping now, they should have homies to be like, no, you ain't got it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because back when I came up, you had to battle. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. You know what I mean? Oh, you hot? You the hottest from this neighborhood? You the hottest from this neighborhood? Oh, y'all got to battle. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you got your lyrics, and that's how you know what I'm saying? Because it was like you had something to lose. Like now people just can go do a song, put it on the computer, and just think they rap. Put a CD out and just think, you know what I'm saying? It just be killing me. Like,
yeah, that's the truth. I was talking with Dice Row about that yesterday. He was saying how, you know, people think that whole Twitter, social media thing, SoundCloud clicks.
It's just the easiest thing in the world. Like, you just could just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's just a hustle for people. They don't have no love for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just see it as somebody, like, they might see people that made money off of it. Like, oh, I can do that shit. Because the shit that's out is so corny, it make anybody feel like they can do it. You know what I'm saying? It was a time, you, like, you hear shit like, oh, shit. Like, even to go back to, like, Jadakiss in the back in, like, the, you know, the late 90s and the mid-90s, when Jadakiss and the Locks and Mace, they was, and Biggie Smalls, like, they was saying some shit. You know what I mean? And you like, oh, shit, like, you want to do this, it's not going to be easy. You got to put some effort and some, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because, I mean, you have some people that try to do, like, kind of like a spinoff, like Troy Ave has that song All About the Money. It kind of has, like, a 90s feel to it with the beat, but then, yeah, that one right there. So who do you regard as being, like, good artists in terms of the modern era right now and the modern stage of music?
Well, I mean, I like Drake. I like his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I like his lyrics because he be himself, who he trying to be. I mean, even though it ain't my type of thing, because I'm more of like on a gangster street type shit. I mean, that's how I was raised, but he be himself and he got lyrics. Even though sometimes he be singing too much, but I know when he rap, he fucking murder shit to me. You know what I'm saying? That's who I look at as like with the top from the new era. You know what I'm saying? And him and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, like, so what do you like about Kendrick in particular?
Lyrics. He's lyrical as fuck. Like, he's say, he nice. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like the main two. But at the same time, you know, I don't knock nobody trying to get their money, man. Because it's hard for niggas, period. You know what I mean? So, you know, anybody that's doing it, I don't give a fuck if I like your music or not. You taking care of your family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's more important than any critic or anybody who got something to say about your music. If you taking care of your family, that's the number one, the main thing.
That's facts. So I met up with you just at the TLA, and like you said, you were real one. We already in here working, doing good stuff. So how did it feel to do that remix right there, that performance?
Oh, it felt good, man. You know, I just hated that we had to wait so long. You know what I mean? But we just was there.
In October.
Yeah, we just was there last year, a couple months ago. You know what I mean? It was crazy then. You know, it was a big crowd. You know what I'm saying? It was popping or whatever. So, you know, it was a little different. But, you know, Neef called me down. I did it for Neef, really. You know
for sure.
In fact, I'm supposed to be going there tonight. Because while I lay there, you know, Neef got a little thing. They want to do some songs that we got. But, you know what I mean? So I'm just working, you know what I mean?
I feel that. It was good as not only as a media agent, but just as a fan to see. Cooley's like one of my favorite modern, and then you being modern, and then having a history to you. That meant a lot for a lot of people out there. There was a lot of people like interested to see how that was working out with that integration.
I like this computer stuff because I get to talk to the people, man. You know what I mean? Like, I talk to people all day on the computer. You know what I mean? Mostly, you know, guys talking about stuff that, because a lot of guys don't got nobody they can talk to. A lot of guys that might be 22 or 23, it's like if they talk to an old head, they might be like 35 or something, they try to play them. Or they try to look down on them. Because they might have did more stuff than them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when people talk to me, I talk to them like they're the same as me. I don't care what you accomplish yet. As long as you ain't a sucker, you ain't do no sucker shit to me, I respect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, until you do something to make me feel otherwise. So, you know, I talk to people on the computer, they look at me like, why you talking to me? Like, I'm like, nigga, we the same. We the same. Like, it ain't no different. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of homies I be talking to that I never met in real life. Like, I'm talking about Chicago, New Orleans, and, I mean, because I only had Instagram for about 4 months now. I mean, I never really, had it. But that joint, you know, I talk to a lot of people on there, man. Like, you know, because I be cutting hair. I got my barber license in the penitentiary. So I be talking to barbers all around, you know, just I'm like, damn, this a decent tool. I wish it was out when I was younger.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have made millions off that shit if it was out when I was younger. You know?
Exactly. Can you expand on that too? Like how you got into the barbering thing and things like that? That was pretty dope.
You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in this joint, niggas is fucking and stabbing and getting. I had to find something to do, you know what I mean, so I can try to not be involved in it, you know what I mean, because I was at an old rough prison, you know what I'm saying. It's called Dallas, I mean, it's a lot of homosexual shit going on in there, you know what I mean, so I'm like, damn, what can I do, you know what I mean, I was trying to be a pain, you know, I'm the type of dude, I'm not going to just sit around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, I be with the people, I never cut in my life, you know what I'm saying, I went in there, and it's intimidating learning to cut on niggas that got life. Yeah. And niggas just think, you know,
you mess up the line, you be feeling,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was like, yo, I gotta try to do this shit for right. I gotta try to do it with all my might, you know what I mean? Then I started doing it, I started liking it, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean? One thing led to another. I was doing it for 2 years, got my license up there, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this is something I like that I never even knew.
Exactly, and now you come back with a new stream of revenue, new business.
Yeah, then it's something that you like to do. I got 5 sons, so, you know what I mean? And nephews and all that, so, you know, that's some time you can come talk to them, you know what I mean? Shit like that, so, you know.
For sure, so going on, moving forward, where we do what we want TV, I like to always leave the people with a message about what it is that they do. So if you had a message you could give to upcoming rappers right now and upcoming artists, what would you tell them right now?
Well, I would tell them this. It's even deeper than rap. Especially if you're a black young guy. The world is kind of against us. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you was raised or where you from. We all black. We look the same. They're going to treat us the same. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because going to prison, it really made me see how much a lot of white people hate us. Because up there, they don't got to act like they like you. They call you this and they call you nigga and they go all this. I said, damn, so if they hate us, we can't hate each other too at the same time. You know what I mean? We got to fuck with each other. Even if we don't know each other. I just feel like we got to support each other no matter what. Even if it's a black guy that got a sneaker store or a restaurant, we got to go there and eat there first. You know what I'm saying? If a black guy got a song, even if you don't like the song, like that, I don't really like that song, but you my man still.
Black Wall Street.
Period. That's the thing I think. I'm saying I think it'll be a lot. Because we got the swag, period. You know what I'm saying? If we all stick together, I'm talking about every state, everywhere, period, and support each other, none of us should be failing. None of us should be struggling. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that I would say. I mean, and it's coming from Philly, it's hard to get into that mind process when you be around so much hate. You know what I mean? But like my sons, I always tell my sons, man, y'all gotta love each other, man. Y'all got friends, man. Y'all gotta keep it real with your friends and love your friends, because nobody else ain't gonna love no niggas, man. You know what I mean? So that's the message, you know, that I want to put out there, man. We gotta love each other. I know it might sound kind of corny. You know what I mean? But
that's the truth, man. That's the truth. That's what we need. We need the people we respect.
The cops killing these people, right? This shit been happening all my life. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you look at, if you even go to the internet or whatever, I don't really know the numbers, but I know from personal experience, like in the 90s and the early 2000s, they was killing 20, 30 dudes a day in Philly. The cops. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. It wasn't on no news and none of that shit. But with this computer shit, you know, everything is on tape. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? It's like a racist and nothing. It's just that, you know, when I went to the prison, the way the guards treat you upstate, man, you won't believe. Like, and then like my job,
they told us the same.
Listen, it was two black guards, period, in the whole jail. All white guards, man. The niggas said, yo, what do blacks and apples got in common? Like, fuck you talking about? They both look good hanging from trees. Like, they say shit like that. And the laugh, like, yeah, nigga, like, what you gonna do? Nothing. You hit him, you gonna get 10 to 20 years added to your sentence, and they gonna sit you in a hole probably for 6 years. I mean, there's niggas that been in a hole for 6 years. They come in, they strip, they just do, they treat you how they really want to here out here, but they can't. But the cops out here can, because they can say, you know, you breached or you did whatever. They could justify it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers hate this, man. That's why it be killing me that we be hating each other. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
That's why I always ask people, how do you think we're going to get anybody to support what we do or where we're going if we can't even love ourselves?
Yeah, man. That's why I start with this teaching our kids, man.
For sure. So expanding on that, you said you got a nice sized family and everything. You got your boys with you.
5 boys.
Exactly. So how do you feel about, you know, raising them in today's society with all this shit going
it's cool.
on?
You can raise them in society because as long as you're in their life. When you're in their life, you can dictate. You can have a son live on the worst street in Philadelphia hood. If you really in his life, you still can keep him straight. And maybe I'd be a little harder, but you keep him straight. My sons know I fuck them up. Ain't no plan, ain't no this, that. They fuck up in school, I'm fucking you up. Ain't no in between. Fuck that new school timeout shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because I know once you get grown, the world hard. I want you to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes my son like, Dad, well, you did this. Yeah, that's me. I mean, I ain't got no dad, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come from the streets for real, like you. You ain't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids never was. My kids, I had money all since they was born. So, you know, they never was fucked up. They don't know how I feel like not to have Jordans and to have all that shit.
Yeah, you went through that for them.
So you shut up. You ain't don't try to compare, you see what I'm saying? But me and my boys, we tight. You know what I'm saying? We real tight. You know what I'm saying? And they got different moms and all that shit. We still tight. I mean, no child support, nothing.
Work no lie. Came from together when the young boys died.
You know we had to do a G-Mix, right?
What's up, y'all?
Oschino,
what's up with you, Let's get it. Grind, go get that bread. Flip twice to go get that band. Ice to watch, then ice to chain. Who figures that power? You know my name. Mo fans what? Who work no lie. Came from together when the young boys died. We don't give a fuck about what the team out. Black Jaguar coming through the low side. I ride, I grind, I shine on the bars. It's time for the